The man who had the evil spirit leapt up on them, overpowered them all, and prevailed against them. There was no change in the man, but the spirit raged. There was no deliverance from the man. The spirit raged. That it got to the point that they what? Ran out of that house naked and wounded. I need you to catch this. You have itinerant preachers setting up ministry that don't know Jesus. Charismatic, wonderful, everything. Seems like they got it going on in public. But what they don't have is knowledge of the word. So folks come in and leave the same way they came in. They ain't been healed. They ain't been changed. Because there's no power in that ministry. Because the so-called leader don't know Jesus. And the demons are allowed to rage. This look. How many of you know ministries to fall because of sexual harassment, pedophilia, crookedness, stealing, bribery? Amen, somebody? Hoisting up a false god for the semblance of power. The folks come in but leave unchanged. The folks come in and with the demons running wild, folks are fighting the demons. The demons within them and the demons other folks are brought with. There's chaos and confusion, discord and disillusionment, victims and abuse, all running around in that ministry because they don't know Jesus. Amen. They know the right words to say, but they have no intimate knowledge of Jesus. So by the time the demons finish having their part and having their way with the people, these people in this ministry are walking around wounded because their self-esteem is gone. These people are walking around lower than when they came in because they came in there for hope and made them their despair much darker than what it was when they came in. There were some folks that were looking to be lifted out of their depression, but by the time the demons finished what was going on, because the ministry didn't know Jesus, the depression hole was deeper than it's ever been before. You look at folks that came in addicted, but because they didn't know Jesus,